Long ago, in the heart of Nigeria, there was a village called Arawa, surrounded by thick forests where ancient spirits were said to dwell. The villagers feared the forest, but they also respected it, for it gave them food, herbs, and wisdom. In this village lived a young boy named Ade, known for his kindness and humble heart. Unlike other children who boasted of strength or wealth, Ade was gentle, always helping the elders carry water, feeding stray goats, and sharing whatever little he had. One fateful day, while wandering into the forest to fetch firewood, Ade heard a strange rhythm echoing among the tall iroko trees. It was not the sound of footsteps or animals. It was a drum beat, soft yet powerful, like a heartbeat. Curiosity pulled him deeper until he found a drum lying in the clearing. The drum was unlike any he had seen. It glowed faintly, with carvings of animals and spirits dancing along its wooden frame. The air around it felt alive. Cautiously, Ade placed his hands on it. At once, the carvings shifted and the forest grew silent. When he struck the drum, the ground trembled, and, to his amazement, animals emerged from the shadows, antelopes, monkeys, even a proud leopard, all gathering peacefully as though under a spell. A gentle voice rose from the trees saying, "This is the talking drum of the forest. It answers only to the pure-hearted. Use it wisely, for its power can summon not just animals, but spirits of the unseen world." Ade's eyes widened, but he remembered his father's words, "Power is a burden if the heart is selfish." He promised himself he would never abuse the gift, but not everyone shared Ade's humility. In the village, there was a man named Ogundele, wealthy yet greedy, who always sought control over others. When he heard whispers that Ade had found a magical drum, jealousy burned in his heart. One night, Ogundele followed Ade into the forest and confronted him. "Boy, give me that drum. With it, I shall rule this land." Ade refused gently. "The drum does not belong to me, it belongs to the forest spirits." But Ogundele snatched it from his hands and struck it with all his might. The drum roared, but instead of animals, a dark wind blew across the clearing. From the shadows, fierce spirits with glowing eyes emerged, angry, restless, chained by the greed that called them. They hissed, "You are unworthy. You have awakened us with corruption in your heart." The spirits swarmed around Ogundele, and his voice trembled. "No, I command you, obey me." But the spirits only laughed. Suddenly, the drum slipped from his grasp and rolled back to Ade's feet. The forest grew still, waiting. Ade's hands shook, but he remembered the gentle rhythm he had played before. Closing his eyes, he beat the drum with calm and love. Slowly, the wild spirits softened. The wind calmed, and the dark shadows retreated into the trees. The animals reappeared, forming a protective circle around Ade, while Ogundele fell to his knees, ashamed and trembling. The voice of the forest rose again, firm and deep. "Power is safe only in the hands of the pure-hearted. Greed will always call destruction." Then, before everyone's eyes, the drum dissolved into golden dust, rising into the air until it vanished among the stars. Ade felt both relieved and saddened, but the voice whispered, "You no longer need the drum. The true drum is your heart. Lead with it, and the world will listen." From that day on, Ade became known as the boy with the heart of the forest. Whenever conflicts arose, people turned to him, and his words carried the weight of wisdom and peace. As for Ogundele, humbled and broken, he lived quietly, serving others to atone for his greed. Yet the forest still whispered of the talking drum, hidden once more, waiting for another pure-hearted soul.